Podcast.
Haunting Halloween and horror. Terror Tech with Dexter Morgan.
Hello and welcome to Terror Tech. I'm Dexter Morgan, former pro hunter, escape room owner and designer, and all-around self-proclaimed tech junkie. This is the show where we pull back the curtain, just like in The Wizard of Oz, to reveal the tech behind your favorite frights. From simple standalone prop control to full show control systems and everything in between. So let's dive in. Today we are looking at one of the go-to prop controllers in the haunt industry. These would be the Picoboo line from Fright Props. These little boxes are small but mighty. They've powered thousands of props in haunted attractions all over the world. Now, Fright Props was kind enough to donate these controllers for my review. Having said that, I will not let that sway me one way or the other. So what is a Picoboo controller? Well, at its core, it's a prop controller that allows you to trigger and automate effects, things like animatronics, lights, sounds, and fog machines. They're known for being reliable, user-friendly, and compact. But not all Picoboo models are created equal. Today we are focusing on three of the most popular ones: the Picoboo 1, the Picoboo MP3, and the PicoVolt. So let's break down each one. First up, the Picoboo 1. It's the most basic model, and when I say basic, I say it with love. It is a single output controller, meaning you can only control one device at a time. It's like a single light, or a fogger, or a motor. It has one input. Now, this input is used for triggers, like a button or a PIR, which is a passive infrared sensor, or a pressure mat, one of those things you step on at your local Halloween store. It has one relay output that will handle up to 10 amps, which is pretty robust. It has a recording time of 1 minute, so you can record 1 minute of your animations or whatever you're controlling. And its current price comes in at an extremely reasonable $54.99. Now, to program it, just press and hold the record button while activating the effects. When you release it, it's saved. Super simple. This one is perfect for jump scares or anything that only needs a single output. Think of a prop that lunges forward or a sudden flash of light with a blast of air. All of that is possible with the Picoboo 1. Next up is the Picoboo MP3. This one adds built-in audio to the mix, which is a game changer. Now, this controller has two inputs, so you can have two different types of triggers. It has two outputs, which are individually programmable. It has a recording time of 2 minutes, so it doubles the Picoboo 1. And it has onboard audio. Yes, it plays MP3s directly from onboard memory. Now, I want to talk very briefly about the process of putting MP3 audio files on that SD card for the Picoboo MP3. It is extremely cool. So you'll take a blank card and place it into the unit when it's not powered on. As soon as you plug the unit in with 12 volts, it will immediately boot up, it will see that the card is blank, and it will write files to that card for you. It's going to make an entire file system with different folders for where you should put your triggered audio and your ambient looped audio. And it even has a README file on there that will explain the entire process to you if you can't figure it out. Extremely cool. So, in speaking about that audio, you can have an ambient track that just loops indefinitely, and then when your prop is triggered, it will play the audio tracks in the other folders. Once those audio tracks are done, it will immediately jump back to the ambient and it will loop until it is pressed again. With this controller, you can have your scare and your soundtrack all in one box. That's right, you can have a werewolf leap out while growling, all synced to the same program. Programming is still done with the built-in buttons, or you can connect it to a PC with the free BooBox software for more control. The current price for the Picoboo MP3 is $164.99. Now let's talk about the PicoVolt. This one's a bit different. It's a voltage controller, not a relay controller. It has one input and one output. That output can handle 12 volts of DC up to 8 amps, which is fairly robust. It has a recording time of 1 minute, and its current price comes in at $99.99. This little guy doesn't just switch something on. It actually passes voltage. That makes it perfect for controlling LED lights, DC motors, fans, or anything that runs off of 12 volts. So let's talk a bit more about how you might actually use a PicoVolt in your haunt. You can use it to control 12-volt LED strips, flicker bulbs, or hidden reveal lighting. It's great for flashing lights during a scare or an ambient glow that's triggered by motion, and you can control every level of that lighting. You can also control a DC fan. So imagine using that fan to slowly blow fog across a scene, or hit a guest with a burst of cold air. It's also useful for scents. It can trigger a blast of creepy perfume or a decay aroma if that's your thing. You can also use it to power linear actuators or DC motors, which is perfect for subtle movements like rocking chairs, sliding coffins, or drawers slowly opening. Using the potentiometer on the PicoVolt, you can actually dial in exactly the speed that you would like that chair to rock. Now, you can even wire this to props that were originally battery powered to give them automation, as long as they are 12 volts. And if you're short on space and you don't want to mess with external relays or wiring, the PicoVolt is an all-in-one option. It remembers its programming even hours after power loss, and it has a built-in timer for up to 999 seconds, which is over 16 minutes. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. We'll get the cons out of the way, seeing as how they're the most unpleasant. Number one, there's no computer integration, except of course the MP3 version, and even then it's limited. Number two, no waterproofing. These are definitely for indoor use, or you need to put them in some sort of a waterproof enclosure. Number three, there is no program backup. You will have to re-record it if something goes wrong, which really isn't that big of a deal, but you need to know that going in. Number four, limited outputs on the lower end models. Again, they are single output. And lastly, if you're not buying the MP3 version and you want to add audio, that can get pricey. Now we'll talk about the pros. Number one, extremely easy to program. They're great for beginners all the way through advanced because they're just easy. Number two, rock solid reliability. These things just work. I mean, ask anybody in the industry, they'll tell you those things are a go-to. Number three, they have a very small footprint. You can fit them in extremely tight places. Number four, the MP3 model with the built-in audio is awesome. Number five, the PicoVolt offers direct voltage output, so there is no need for any separate relays. And lastly, sale pricing at this time of the recording, the Picoboo 1 at only $54.99, the Picoboo MP3 with all it has to offer at just $164.99, and the PicoVolt coming in at $99.99. They are a bargain. In conclusion, the Picoboo line of controllers is one of the most reliable and beginner-friendly options that's out there for haunted attractions. Whether you're running a pro haunt or just terrifying the neighborhood on Halloween night, these controllers offer simple setup with enough flexibility to create professional effects. If you're just getting started, the Picoboo 1 is a great entry point. You need sound? The MP3 model is a plug-and-play upgrade. And if you're working with LEDs or low-voltage props, anything that's 12 volt, the PicoVolt gives you full control without the complexity of relays. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Terror Tech. We're here to demystify the tech behind the terror, turning gadgets into chilling moments and immersive environments. I hope that you use what you've learned to bring your haunted attraction or your simple yard haunt to life. Until next time, this is Dexter Morgan, and I'll be here, pulling the strings behind the curtain.
Please like, subscribe, comment, give us a 5-star review, share with friends, and buy us a beer if you see us out in the wild. Follow us on Instagram at huntcast.podcast for show updates as well as more pictures and video content. Join the Huntcast community in the Huntcast Discord server. Also, like and follow our Huntcast Facebook page. Listen to the entire back catalog of our audio podcasts. Available on all podcast platforms, with over 550 segments now available. Until next time, stay scary.
Go, 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 go!